It's Al Cole from CBS Radio, host of the syndicated talk show People of Distinction, cluing you in that in our 21st century, I'll tell you, products and services are sold through video. That's right, so sell it through video at Al Cole Enterprises and SAG 14 Production Company. You got it, and right now you got it too. Enjoy another outstanding audio clip from our international guest list, brought to you by Link Print and Media, featuring my son, the fantastic Benji Cole, on People of Distinction.
And on the line with us today, we have Donna Beaumont-Harding. We'll be discussing her fantastic book, Who Am I? I Am, available at Amazon and Barnes & Noble. And I will say, Donna was brought to our network, People of Distinction, today by some of the best movers in the business, Link Print and Media Publishing. So if you have a book that you'd like moved, move it through Link. You can find them at urlinkpublishing.com. And guys, listen, it is an absolute pleasure to have Donna here on the line because her book we're going to be discussing, Who Am I? I Am. It's a children's narrative. But right off the bat, I mean, the underlying message, I think, is really something that, although it's meant for kids, can really be applied to all walks of life, no matter what age. It's really a good thing to always come back to and remember and think. It's an educational book, and it's really going to revolve around one of the underlying messages, and the underlying themes is how, listen, whatever you choose to call it, whether it's an aura that you have, a vibrational frequency that you have or you experience, we know when we are around other people, sometimes you'll feel it, right? You just get a bad vibe, or you get a good vibe, right? You call it butterflies in the stomach when you meet somebody you like. All of those things are really fresh and new occurrences from a child's perspective. And I love the fact that we have Donna here on the line because, again, it's made for children. It's made from an educational perspective, but it's something that can be applied. So without further ado, Who Am I? I Am. Tell us a little bit about your book.
The concept is around acknowledgement of who we are as human beings from the perspective of an enlightened child. And in the rewrite work, because I originally published this book around 5 years ago, but did nothing with marketing and did nothing with it. So it's been rewritten and had a lot more illustrations throughout the book. So I've created like an ambiguous gender because I don't think the gender is relevant. And your creed and your color is totally irrelevant as well. It's all about vibrational frequency and it's about love at the end of the day. So the concept of the book is around everything that we do impacts upon our vibrational frequency. And this child in the book, they're sort of going through this process of understanding that they have to live in gratitude and they have to live in love, knowing that they are, in fact, a being of light. And what you see physically is the vehicle they choose to use whilst on their journey here on Earth, and that they are connected to everything and that they are far more than what you may think they are. So if you're a parent looking at the child, you may say, well, that is my child. And you may say, well, I am much more than just your child, or I am much more than your grandchild. I am much more than your sports mate, etc. And so that child in the book is reflecting upon the fact that they are made up of atoms and particles of light called photons, and that these atoms are made up of protons, neutrons, and electrons and contain energy. So that's a scientific fact. And that they've chosen to come to Earth to learn lessons. And some of those lessons are around understanding how they make other people feel, understanding their relationship with their environment, what can they learn from other people, what can they learn from sad situations, and how can they help others. And all these things are ways to raise their energy vibrational frequency. And one of the important things is that their feelings impact them not only on a physical level, they're on a psychological level, and that these feelings and emotions are their guidance system. And all feelings are, in fact, made of matter. Matter is energy. Energy is everything, and everything matters. And essentially, it comes back to him understanding, or her understanding, or them understanding that they are a being of light.
It's Al Cole from CBS Radio, host of the syndicated talk show People of Distinction, cluing you in that in our 21st century, I'll tell you, products and services are sold through video. That's right, so sell it through video at Al Cole Enterprises and SAG 14 Production Company. You got it, and look forward to enjoying other outstanding audio clips from our international guest list, brought to you by UR Link Print and Media, featuring my son, the fantastic Benji Cole, on People of Distinction.